My game's releasing in 1 month. Shit. If you don't know, which judging by my analytics, you don't, I'm developing a 2D survival horror game called Never Forgotten, in which you explore a dying world enveloped in flesh. If that looks or sounds interesting to you, consider checking out the Steam page and giving it a wish list. Thanks. So, in preparation for the launch of my game, I'd like to share some of the hidden features in Never Forgotten, which might help give you day one players a bit of an edge. So, hidden mechanics are essentially just things which aren't tutorialized or explicitly explained to the player. The idea behind the hidden mechanics in my game is that they exist to help the player and to avoid them getting frustrated or soft-locked. Let's start off with something simple. Resting at save benches restores all of your health. I implemented this only after getting some feedback, and narratively it still makes sense. It also made save benches far more valuable and gave players extra incentive to save frequently if they got the chance. Now, moving on to combat is the 3-hit critical attack. If you time 3 critical attacks in a row, you will do quadruple damage on the last attack, though the timing tends to be pretty tight. Additionally, a player could survive an attack that would normally kill them in combat. This usually will only work once, but if the player manages to survive for long enough, they can refresh this ability. A system is also in place for player defense and attack, where avoiding damage and timing critical attacks will fill meters to give you a buff in that battle. Similarly, you can weaken an enemy's defense stat by hitting criticals and avoiding taking damage from their attacks. Now, this one isn't really a secret, but there is a leveling system for my game where you kill enemies and earn an experience of sorts called essence. After you acquire a certain amount, you level up. And instead of growing more powerful, you lose max health. So, when playing the game, maybe try avoiding battles when you can, and keep an eye out for items that may help you regain your footing. So, that's it for most of the hidden mechanics in my game. There are a few more here and there, but for the sake of spoilers, I'd rather not share them. Again, if the game looks interesting to you, consider checking out the Steam page and giving it a wish list to be notified of its launch. It would go a long way, thanks. Alright, I'll be back next week with another video about something. Until then.